You're listening to Pillow Talk, a Hatch Plus original bedtime podcast designed to help you unwind. For our phone-free, immersive bedtime experience, find us at hatch.co.
Kill all your apps, turn down your brightness, put your phone away, because tonight, I'll scroll for you. I'm Sophia Wilson Pelton, and you're listening to Hatch Plus. This is the show where I scroll so you don't have to. Okay. Hello. It's me. And I really would like, personally, to look up the Boston Marathon. I was just watching videos of people doing that damn thing, crying alone in my room, because it is beautiful. It is something I don't personally have the impulse to do, but it is amazing when people do it. It is amazing when people do it. And that's what I'm going to say about that. Okay. Kenyan Helen Obiri defends women's title at Boston Marathon. Amazing. Okay. Helen Obiri defended her women's title in the Boston Marathon on Monday, outsprinting fellow Kenyan Sharon Lokedi down Boylston Street to win by 8 seconds. Oh my God. Okay. Obiri, 34, is the first woman to win back-to-back Boston Marathons since 2005 and the 6th overall. She finished in 2 hours, 27 minutes, and 37 seconds. Okay, we have to figure out her splits. Okay, so we have 60 times 2 plus 27. So we have 147 divided by 26.2. So she was going to go ahead and be running about a 5 minute, 30 second mile. That is unbelievable. I literally don't understand how you could do that. Okay. Defending the title was not easy, Obiri said. Since Boston started, it's only 6 women that have repeated. So I said, can I be one of them? If you want to be one of them, you have to work extra hard. It's like I could cry right now just reading that. I don't care about sports except for running. I love watching people compete in track and field. I just love it. It really makes me feel special. Okay, I'm so happy because I'm one of them. I'm now in the history books of Boston. Yeah, you are. 2-time Boston champion Edna Kiplagat completed the Kenyan sweep, finishing another 36 seconds back. It is amazing. Let's see who took the gold for the men's. I feel like also with marathons, it's just such a feat to finish one that I'm like, to get first place in a marathon, I don't even think about that. Okay. Sisay Lema denied Evans Shebet of his 3rd straight victory. He would have been only the 5th man in the race's history to win in 3 straight years. Amazing. I want to see videos of them coming in. Let's see if I can find one. Boston Marathon first place 2024. Y'all, what if I start crying live? What if I start crying? Let's see. I'm watching Sisay Lema win the men's. Okay, he's coming in. God, 26 miles going so fast is just something I cannot possibly comprehend. Okay, he just ran through the ribbon. Amazing. Congratulations. And now we're going to look up marathon training. Marathon training plan. I need to know what goes into this. Okay, I'm on Nike's website. Marathon training plan. Let's see. So this is an 18-week program, which means that, how many months is that? It's amazing that I can't do 18 divided by 6 in my head. It's 3 months, y'all. It's so crazy that that someone, I'm not even going to say I because I don't want to do it at all, but someone could just be like, I'm going to run a marathon in 3 months, and then you do it. I guess it's a little bit more complicated than that because you have to kind of apply to be in them or whatever, but only 3 months. I want to know the mileage buildup, I guess, so let's see. I'm switching sites. I'm trying to find something better. I just found a photo of it because the websites were not cutting it. This is a 16-week marathon training program. So let's look at this. Okay. The first week, I'm mostly interested in seeing how the long run increases. First week, the long run is 8 miles. Second week, your long run is 10 miles. Third week, 11. Fourth, 9 miles. Fifth week, 13 miles, 6th week, 15 miles. Let's see when you get up really long. So the 11th week, you're going to be doing a 19-mile run. 12th week, you're going to be doing a 20-mile run. 13th week, you're going to be doing a 21-mile run. 14th week, you're going to be doing a 21-mile run. 15th week, you're going to be doing a 21-mile run. 16th week, you're going to be doing a 21-mile run. 17th week, you're going to be doing a 21-mile run. 18th week, you're going to be doing a 21-mile run. 19th week, you're going to be doing a 21-mile run. 20th week, you're going to be doing a 21-mile run. 21st week, you're going to be doing a 21-mile run. 22nd week, you're going to be doing a 21-mile run. 23rd week, you're going to be doing a 21-mile run. 24th week, you're going to be doing a 21-mile run. 25th week, you're going to be doing a 21-mile run. 26th week, you're going to be doing a 21-mile run. 27th week, you're going to And the week before the marathon, your long run is only 8 miles. That is crazy. I don't want to run 19 miles. I don't want to run 26.2 miles, but I don't want to be like, and today I have to go out and run 19 miles. That sounds like hell. It's unbelievable. Okay. I mean, I don't have much else to say other than that. Just literally congratulations to everyone who finished. I'm amazed by you, and I'm shocked also by you. Okay, let's go to my effing notes app and see what is in there. I made a list of things that I felt if I ever did any of these things, my friend should check in on me to make sure that I'm okay. The first one is if I ever wore colored contacts. That's really scary to me. The second one is if I ever was earnestly posting down bad behavior on my story, and that could take a lot of shapes or forms. I think a good example would be if I was like posting on my story like a photo of like a candle or a book or something on a Saturday night, and I was like, night in ... this is 25. That is really crazy. Someone needs to come check in on me. I'm not doing well. Oh, the next one is if I ever applied or went to grad school, which I can't do because I did drop out of my undergrad. But I still feel like that's something that I could somehow figure out a way to do. That is maybe the one on the list that I think is closest to something that I would do. It just feels like I'm constantly in search of an escape or structure. And I could be kind of tricked into thinking that grad school is the answer to all of my problems, which it's not. It would only be the beginning of more problems. Next one I wrote down is if I've ever joined a kickball league. I have literally the utmost respect for adults who like to play sports with other adults for fun. I think it's important that we all have hobbies and community, and I mean that truthfully. But for me personally, like if I was ever, I guess, on a sports field at 11 a.m. on a Sunday somewhere in New York and I was wearing like war paint, that is a signal to all of my loved ones that I'm not doing well mentally or emotionally. Oh, the other one that I was thinking of is like if I ever started taking like athletic greens. If I was to ever take one of those like supplements in the morning where it's just green powder and you put it in your water and then you act like that is somehow a meal, that also is indicative of like somewhere I'm going off the rails and I need help. And then the last one I think is if I was to ever like do one of those TikTok trends where people post like screenshots from the person they're dating, where they're being sweet to them to kind of like show how good their relationship is. If I did that, it means that like me or my boyfriend committed a crime. Like it is so crazy for me to imagine posting that where I'm just like, doth protest too much. You know what I mean? I just have a lot of questions about the way that people like present their relationships on social media for virality purposes. Whenever someone is like on social media being like, actually, my boyfriend is really nice and would actually be able to go to the grocery store by himself and get us groceries. It's like amazing. That is kind of what's going to go ahead and be the bare minimum. And then it has like 500,000 likes and people are like king shit. And I'm like, okay, so we need to reevaluate kind of our standards for relationships and also like, why are you posting this? Like, what is there inside of you that is making you post your boyfriend being nice to you? I don't think that like men who are nice to their girlfriends deserve like to be publicly lauded. Like that is actually pretty normal behavior. That's all. That's all I'll say on it. Okay. I'm gonna look up Kirsten Dunst's. That is a crazy thing to say. Dunst's. sorry, I'll stop. Architectural Digest. Step inside Kirsten Dunst's charming ranch house tucked into the San Fernando Valley. So sorry. The problem is that it feels like it should just be Kirsten Dunst apostrophe, because like when someone's name ends in an S, you don't do like S apostrophe S, you'll do like S apostrophe. You know what I'm saying? Because hers kind of ends in the S sound, but the thing is there's actually going to go ahead and be a T after that S, which is throwing everything off. Okay. Working with designer Jane Hallworth, the superstar crafts an LA home for her growing family that's a little bit country, a little bit rock and roll, and a whole lot of charm. That is a crazy sentence, but I love them. Let's see. One of the many storylines that converge in the marvelously idiosyncratic Los Angeles home of Kirsten Dunst, one of the most compelling is the enduring relationship between the actor and interior designer Jane Hallworth. The two met just over 20 years ago. That's so sweet that she's been working with her designer for 20 years. Okay, first photo. Stunning, absolutely stunning. So for the photo, we have a beautiful backsplash of kind of like a brick-esque stone, but it's glossy. Hope that makes sense. There's beautiful rustic shelves that are open. We have like a deep purple color for the cabinets and black granite or something for the countertop. Me trying to say words as I'm synthesizing information visually is one of the most stunning displays of a brain kind of falling apart. Okay. In the dining room, we have this like beautiful long dining room table with these blue chairs that have, I think it's like blue leather, and then this like kind of armoire type thing that's open. This place is stunning. Ooh, and then we have like a beautiful table that's kind of, it's giving tree is what I would say about it. Like the table legs are just branches, obviously, but make it nice. The top of the table just looks like it's like a cut piece of petrified wood or something. What else do we have here? We have a photo of a nursery room, which is like all green wallpaper, green velvet couch, green curtains. And that's really stunning. I mean, her house looks amazing. It's really great to see. Oh, I wish that one day I'll live in a beautiful home. Let's look at my Instagram Explorer feed really quick. Okay, we have a photo of Chapel Roan. My phone knows that I've been liking Chapel Roan a lot lately because I've been listening to her music. Let's look at her Instagram. She has photos from her tiny desk. I like her. Her music is fun. Okay. And then we have some sneakers, fun sneakers. We have this like iconic photo of Devon Aoki when she's in that nude Robert Cavalli dress. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Then there's this girl I've been getting on my TikTok a lot who's trying to get her way of makeup to catch on, which is that she does like an insane amount of blush underneath her foundation and then does the rest of her routine and her face looks really pink. The caption is always like, trust the process. And then all the comments are like, girl, we can't. It looks bad in the end. First comment, I trusted and it gave me trust issues. The audacity of her to add more blush. Consider the process untrusted. People do not like what this girl is trying to do. Okay, fine. I feel good. I think I'm going to put my dang phone down. I hope that you sleep like a freaking baby. You can't tell, but I am making direct eye contact with you. I hope you sleep so well and that you have beautiful dreams in which you wake up in Kirsten Dunst's lovely home. I hope tonight that we all get to astral project to Kirsten Dunst's house and just kind of walk around and hang out together and like lay down on the sofa, kick our feet in the air, you know? Okay. Sleep well. Bye-bye.